You ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this. NERDSoul. Late okay at OneYoungsta, hold it down, bring that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people? Today, we got a good one. I'm telling you, we about to have some fun. We got a round table talking about New Mutants coming from Fox/Disney, but this was before Disney, so I'm gonna give Fox their props. It's been a while. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while. We've been waiting. We saw a trailer a long time ago, and I personally was loving it. I was like, what? We getting a little horror vibe. You got the kids all in this little insane asylum or something. You know what I'm saying? Got the kids looking crazy. Got my girl from Queen of the South, Alice Braga. I hope I'm pronouncing it, or I think it's Braga, pronouncing it right. And I loved the tone. So, a couple days back, we get a brand new trailer. Am I still digging it? Yeah. Ooh, Magic Wolfsbane. This is, I'm digging this because the comics, I'm not really into New Mutants as the comics. You know what I'm saying? I ain't into that. But let me tell you though, this movie, I'm liking the take. It's so different from the X-Men films we've got before, whether it's, the Wolverine or, Logan or Deadpool or X-Men 1, 2, 3 or First Class. It's just so different. And it's a very different look at the way these powers affect people and how these people have to live with these powers. And I think that's dope. Now, before I go any further, I got some folks here with me. I ain't by myself. We got a round table. I'm going to give it up to my girl, Jade.
Hello, I'm Jade Rogers, founder and CIO of the House of Afros, Capes, and Curls in Omaha, Nebraska. And NERDSoul has asked me to give my reaction to the New Mutants trailer. Didn't we already see a new trailer? How many months ago was that? Or was that years ago? When was this movie supposed to come out initially? My money is this movie is not coming to theaters. It's going to be on Hulu. What is Fox going to do with these characters? They can't do anything with these characters. And is Marvel going to absorb all these new characters? Maisie Williams will be how old by then? That is a waste of talent.
So see, that's how she feeling. You know what I'm saying? Look, this is just how it is. And big shout out to Afro Capes and Curls. Big shout out to those people out there doing their thing. But another thing I'm digging is Anya Taylor-Joy picking another one of these roles that look like it might work out for her. Now, of course, people, I ain't saying that this is going to be Avengers Endgame. It's not even positioned to be something like that. But do I think that this could be some kind of like cult hit, cult classic? I think so. I definitely think so. The way this trailer moves, showing how there is some kind of, organization that's definitely taking advantage of these kids. And it might be a way to creatively weave it inside of, of course, the landscape in the MCU, which leads me to my point about the reshoots. A lot of people saying there were reshoots. There's people from the camp saying there weren't reshoots, back and forth. I wonder, and holla at me, do you think, and I mean, of course, we'll never get the real word from Kevin Feige or whoever, but do you think that maybe this was pushed back to see if there was a way to align it with what was going forward in case it is a hit? Now, we got a whole bunch of stuff to get to after the break, but first, of course, Kira Brand gonna help us pay them bills.
This is Dejin Sneed,
creator of Sorghum and Spear, and you're watching NERDSoul.
Oh, yeah, check the link below. Hat, shirts, hoodies, all that jazz. And once you find something you like, of course, cop it now. I want to give a big shout out to Blurdish. Big shout out to the Blur Girl, For All Nerds. Big shout out to the Black Tribbles, Black Nerd, all them guys out there doing the thing. And big shout out to the Grassroots Podcast. But with that said, my next shout out goes out to my man Prince Onyx that figured he'd come in and weigh in on the New Mutants topic.
Hey you guys, what's up? It's your good guy here, Prince Onyx, checking in with NERDSoul, and here are my thoughts on the New Mutants trailer. First off, I just want to say that I am one of the people, along with NERDSoul, who did not give up on the film because I feel like I like how they have the core group of the New Mutants. They have Magic, who is the young girl with the blonde hair, Ileana Rasputin, who is also Colossus, Pietro Rasputin's sister. He's her brother, but that's her sister. Cannonball, who is the actor that plays in Stranger Things. He has the hat on, and his arms are like vibrating and shaking. So that's Cannonball. The Brazilian actor that is Sunspot, who he gets his energy from the sun and can turn that form that he turns, where it's like I guess you could say it's almost like a molten lava type of form. They have Danny Moonstar, also known as Mirage. And then they have, who else? Damn, there's one more. Wolfsbane, who played Arya Stark on Game of Thrones. Even though I never really watched the show, but I like how they have the core people there. And then they have Dr. Cecilia Reyes. And yeah, it's just really interesting that this is a horror film, and it's a horror film, no doubt. So I mean, it's just really interesting. I just like how they have the core members. The only person who they don't have is Cypher, Karma, and Warlock, which Josh Boone did say that he wanted to have like Karma and Warlock in the sequel if possible, which I can see Karma being in the sequel, but being in the later films if they do decide to make it a trilogy series. But as far as Warlock, that would be a whole different ballpark because he's from an alien race, so you have to introduce all of that. But in all, I really like this trailer. They didn't give away too much. We saw what Demon Bear, who is the villain, we saw what Demon Bear is going to look like. We saw just about everybody's powers in action. We saw Wolfsbane transformation. We saw Danny Moonstar with her, I believe she's a telepath, along with like other things that she can do psychically. We saw Magic with the arm, how it turned into that, that metal form, and she got the sword and the teleportation. Cannonball, we saw his, like I said, his arms were flaring up. I'm wondering if we will see him go into full Cannonball form. Sunspot, we saw him in his Sunspot form shooting fireballs and stuff. So yeah, it looks really good and really promising. So I am really interested to see what this does. I'm just really interested to see what this does, and I'm excited for this movie. I feel like this is definitely like a precursor to the summer. I don't know if any summer movies are coming out. I think Black Widow is coming out this year. Correct me if I'm wrong, but other than that, I enjoyed it. I cannot wait. New Mutants, we deserve it. 2020, this is how you do it. This is how you kick it off. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, you guys. Those are my thoughts. Prince Onyx, peace.
So see, we got some up, we got some down, and we're going to see how we feel about it. Of course, holler at me, I'm going to holler at you down in the comments. Let's talk New Mutants. Do I like this? Yes. Does this trailer make me even more excited? Yes. The effects look great. The acting looks great. These kids look genuinely scared. Being unsure about yourself, not being able to control yourself, and also knowing how destructive these powers can be. One of the girls said she killed like 8 men or something like that. This is a huge deal. And then also seeing how this organization or the government or whatever has been keeping them secret, keeping them hidden, keeping them locked. And that, she said like, this is a cage, you know what I'm saying? Seeing what happens to scared, caged animals. Of course they're not animals, but being treated like animals. I'm really, really amped to see how this shakes out, because since this is the New Mutants, there's no guarantee that the heroes will be triumphant. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. We might win some, we might lose some. So when it comes to New Mutants, I'm ready. I want this to be a hit, so maybe we'll see them woven into something near future for the MCU. I don't know. But I think it could be cool if this movie is good. So once again, of course, holla at me. I'm gonna holla at you down in them comments. Let's talk New Mutants. I'm excited. I want to see where it goes. I'm hyped for it. Alice Braga is just dope, son. Like, her shadiness in this joint. We got Antonio Banderas. I still want to see how that shakes out. Yo, this and Magic. I want to see Magic's power kind of in live action. I think that would be a lot of fun because I like the New Mutants when it comes to the comics. I like the New Mutants. I just don't like their stories, like the kind of like the wacky hijinks, at least in the new After Dawn of X. So guys, we'll see how it's going. Big shout out to Jade. Big shout out to Prince Onyx. Of course, before I get out of here, I got to tell y'all to check out ThatNERDSoul.com. That's it. Check me out right there. All my videos from the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, and all that. Then hit up shop.thatnerdsoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt, player. Don't forget to get one for them players. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that Nerd Soul. That's right. There's no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. So, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart. And please be good to yourselves. Please be good to each other. And remember, if you ever see a wall turning straight black, run. Peace.